Welcome back, my dear friends, to Gracefully You. It's always such a joy to be here, sharing little ways we can live with more confidence and sparkle. Let me ask you, how many times have you walked past a flowing maxi dress, brushed the fabric with your hand, and heard that little voice? I wish I could wear this, but will it make me look frumpy? But how will I hide my arms in the summer? But what if I trip? Safety matters at our age. And the hardest one, am I just too old for this? My friends, when was the last time you wore a dress that made you smile at your own reflection? I recently saw a lovely video from a younger woman about her maxi dress. It was inspiring, but I realized our story, as women in our 60s and beyond, has so much more depth. Today, we're not just talking about clothes. We're going to redefine the maxi dress. I'll show you, through stories and real examples, how it can go from something you wish you could wear to your most elegant, trusted companion. And if you stay until the end, I have one small but powerful suggestion that might just change the way you see yourself every single day. Shall we begin this journey to embracing our timeless beauty? Welcome, my dear friends, to the first chapter of our journey together. Before we talk about fabrics or silhouettes, I want us to do something much more important. I want us to change the way we think about our wonderful companion, the maxi dress. When I was younger, I thought fashion had to be complicated. But you know, one of the greatest gifts that age gives us is the wisdom to realize that true elegance comes from simplicity. And that is the very first reason I call the maxi dress a treasure. It's the perfect definition of effortless elegance. Our lives now are meant for living, not for fussing in front of a closet, right? The maxi dress is the ultimate one-and-done solution. You simply slip it on, add your favorite shoes, and you have a complete, graceful look. My dear friend Mary, who is 68, says her morning routine is just 5 minutes. She puts on her floral cotton maxi, slips on her sandals, and she's out in her garden, feeling like a queen among her roses. Isn't that just lovely? This reminds me of what Coco Chanel famously said. Simplicity is the keynote of all true elegance. The maxi dress doesn't scream for attention. It whispers with quiet confidence. If you agree with that beautiful sentiment, give this video a little like, so more of our wonderful sisters can find this message. Now, for the second reason this dress is our ally, and it's one very close to my heart. The maxi dress is a true friend to our bodies. Our bodies tell the stories of our lives, and they deserve to be wrapped in comfort. In fact, a recent AARP survey found that for nearly 8 out of 10 women over 60, comfort is the absolute #1 priority when choosing clothes. We've earned the right to feel good in what we wear. The maxi dress truly understands that. It doesn't pinch or bind. It allows our skin to breathe and drapes gracefully over the areas we might feel a bit shy about, while beautifully highlighting our timeless features. Here's a quick tip. When you're trying on a maxi dress, do a little comfort test. Reach your arms up high, as if you're grabbing something from a top shelf. Then sit down in a chair. If you can do both without feeling any pulling or restriction, that's a very good sign. I learned this the hard way at my niece's outdoor party. I wore a fancy silk outfit and felt so constricted all afternoon. I wish I had chosen my comfy linen maxi instead. It's these little moments that teach us what truly matters. I have another friend, Joan, who told me the sweetest story. She wore a flowy blue maxi dress to her grandson's birthday, and he looked up at her and said, "Grandma, you look like a princess." Sometimes it's those small, heartfelt compliments that make our day. Let's do a fun little poll in the comments. Are you on team solid colors or team playful prints when it comes to maxi dresses? I'd love to see which side wins. So we've seen how the maxi dress is our trusted companion for both elegance and comfort. The right mindset is there, but how do we choose the right one? Because choosing the wrong fabric or silhouette can turn a potential treasure into a closet disaster. But don't you worry. In our next chapter, we're going to become the wisest shoppers in the room. I'll be sharing my A to Z guide, from feeling fabrics to finding the perfect shape for you. Are you ready? Let's move on to chapter 2. Welcome back, my dear friends, to the chapter we've all been waiting for. The practical part. We have the right mindset. And now it's time to get the right knowledge to become the smartest shoppers we can be. First, let's talk about fabric, because at our age, our skin can be a little more, let's say, discerning. We deserve to feel wonderful in what we wear. Let's start with two golden friends for the summertime: cotton and linen. They're breathable and absorbent. Now, some people shy away from linen because it wrinkles, but I see it differently. I like to say that the graceful wrinkles on linen are just like the smile lines on our faces. They are both signs of a life beautifully lived. And you know, this is more than just a feeling. According to a survey from AARP, nearly 70% of American women over 60 said that natural fabrics help them feel more relaxed and confident in their daily interactions. Now, for jersey and other stretchy fabrics, they are wonderfully soft. But here's a little trick I've learned. When you're in the store, hold the fabric up to the light. If you can clearly see your hand through it, be mindful. A fabric that's too thin might cling in ways you don't want it to. If I were to open your closet right now, which fabric would I find the most of? Cotton, linen, or convenient jersey? Let me know in the comments. It'll be fun to see. Next, let's talk about the silhouette. I like to think of them as best friends, each with her own personality. First, there's the reliable A-line friend. She's always fitted at the top and gently flares out, creating a perfect balance. Then there's the Empire Waist friend. She's a little bit of a magician, wonderful at creating the illusion of longer legs. And finally, the genius wrap dress friend. I have a neighbor, Gloria, who is 65. She wore a beautiful navy wrap dress to her grandson's birthday party. She told me everyone complimented her on how elegant and youthful she looked. And the best part, she enjoyed a very large slice of birthday cake without worrying about her dress feeling tight. When you're in the dressing room, please do my golden 3-step test. First, reach your arms up high. Second, sit down in a chair. And third, take a few steps. If you feel completely comfortable through all 3 motions, congratulations, you've found a perfect fit. If you could only pick one maxi style to wear all summer, would it be A-line, Empire, or wrap? I have a feeling team wrap is going to be very popular. Lastly, never underestimate the power of small details. For necklines, I always favor a V-neck, as it helps to create a lovely elongated look. And for sleeves, if you're like me and not as fond of your upper arms as you once were, the 3/4 length sleeve is a miracle worker. Good Housekeeping magazine once called it the most elegant sleeve length. Here's a sweet thought. If your grandchild were to draw a portrait of you, would you want the dress in the picture to have a V-neck, a scoop neck, or a jewel neck? It's fun to imagine, isn't it? You see, my friends, choosing a dress is like finding a good friend. You now have the tools to pick the perfect one, technically speaking. But if we stop there, it's just a beautiful piece of clothing. So, in our next chapter, we're going to leave the department stores and step into real life. Please join me as we listen to some truly inspiring stories, where the Maxi dress became more than just an outfit, but a memory, a joy, and sometimes a turning point in a woman's life. Welcome back, my friends, to the heart of our conversation today. We've talked about the practical side of things, but now it's time to talk about the soul of the dress. Psychologists have a wonderful term called enclothed cognition, which basically means that the clothes we wear can profoundly affect how we think, feel, and act. In fact, a study from AARP found that 64% of women over 60 say that wearing a nice outfit can improve their mood for the entire day. A dress isn't just a piece of fabric. It can be a source of strength. And I want to share a few stories with you that show just how true that is. The first story is about my dear friend Carol, a newly retired librarian. After 40 years of dedicated work, she suddenly felt lost, almost invisible. Her husband booked a Caribbean cruise to celebrate, but instead of being excited, Carol was anxious. She confessed to me, "Susan, I don't even know what to wear anymore." So I took her to a little boutique and we found a beautiful kaftan-style maxi dress with a vibrant emerald green palm leaf print. At first, she waved it away, saying it was too much. I just said, "Carol, just try it on." The moment she stepped out of the fitting room, there was this silence. The dress didn't just drape over her body. The brilliant color seemed to light up her face and her eyes. That evening on the cruise, for the first time in years, she received countless compliments from strangers. She called me and told me that she didn't just feel pretty, she felt seen again. That dress didn't change her body. It changed how she saw herself. My dear friends, has an outfit ever made you see yourself in a new light? Maybe it was a dress, or even just a beautiful scarf. Please share, because you never know who you might inspire with your story. Our second story isn't about a rebirth, but about quiet grace. It's about Brenda, a wonderfully active grandmother, at her granddaughter's college graduation. She chose a lovely A-line maxi dress in a soft, sky blue linen blend, paired with a simple string of pearls. The result was pure, understated elegance. She could move around freely, play with her younger grandchildren, and never felt constricted. She was the picture of a modern grandmother, confident, stylish, and present for every precious family moment. I have a special occasion dress just like that in my own closet. Just putting it on makes me feel happy and ready for a family celebration. If you had an important family event tomorrow, would you choose a vibrant, celebratory maxi dress or a timeless, classic one for the photographs? Let me know in the comments. And sometimes the power of a dress comes in the simplest of moments. A viewer wrote to me recently that she wore a floral maxi dress to the grocery store, and a little girl tugged on her sleeve and said, "Ma'am, your dress is pretty like a garden." She said that one sweet, innocent comment made her entire day. Have you ever received an unexpected compliment while just going about your day? Did it make you smile for hours? I would love to hear about it. These stories are so wonderful, aren't they? They show us that a maxi dress can be a mood booster, a memory, even a turning point. But I know, behind all of these beautiful stories, there are still some very real fears. And in our next chapter, I'm going to help you untie every one of those knots, so that nothing can stop you from wearing your maxi dress with the most pride and confidence. Please join me for our final chapter. Welcome back, my friends, to our final and most practical chapter. We're going to tackle those very real, everyday worries head-on, once and for all. The biggest fear I hear is, I'm afraid I'll look frumpy and shapeless. And there is a fine line between elegantly flowing and wearing a nightgown. But the secret is just one word: definition. According to a survey, over 55% of women over 60 said that adding just one small accessory, like a belt or a scarf, made them feel much more confident in a maxi dress. A simple leather belt or a silk scarf tied loosely is all it takes to make a world of difference. Always remember, the dress shouldn't wear you. You should wear the dress. What's your secret weapon accessory for defining your waist? A classic belt, a colourful scarf, or something else entirely? Please share your tips. Our second worry isn't just about style, it's about safety. I'm afraid I'll trip. The ideal length for a maxi dress is for the hem to hit right around your ankle bone. I remember a friend of mine tripped on her hem at a party because it was just an inch too long. Thankfully, she was all right. But afterward, she had it hemmed and told me, "Susan, now it finally feels like my dress." So please, make friends with your local tailor. For just a few dollars, you're not just getting a perfectly fitted dress. You're buying peace of mind with every step. If you found that tip helpful, please give this video a like so other ladies can hear this important advice too. And our final challenge: how do I cover my upper arms but still stay cool? The answer lies in the art of the third piece. Like a whisper-thin knit cardigan, an open linen shirt, or a beautiful silk scarf draped over your shoulders. A survey found that over 60% of women over 55 prefer 3/4 sleeves or light layers for graceful arm coverage. These pieces don't just cover, they add depth and a polished finish to your entire look. If I were to open your summer closet right now, would I find more scarves, cardigans, or light cover-up shirts? Let's see what everyone's favorite is in the comments. So there we are, my dear friends. We've looked at each worry, each little hurdle. Every concern is really just a little knot. And when we know how to gently untie it, the maxi dress becomes like wings, helping us feel more confident and joyful every day. Now, there is absolutely nothing stopping you from enjoying the beauty and freedom a maxi dress can bring. We have walked together through each worry, each little whisper of, "I wish, but..." And today, we have untied them. Because the maxi dress is not a layer to hide behind. It is a mirror reflecting our own confidence, our gentleness, and our joy for life. Our time together today has been so meaningful. What was one thing from this video that truly spoke to you? I cherish hearing from you. So please, share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you felt the warmth and value in our conversation today, and you'd like to be a part of our Gracefully You community, I would be so honored if you'd subscribe. It lets me know that we're connecting. And if you have a friend, a sister, who might be silently wondering if a maxi dress is still for her, please share this video with them. You never know, your one simple share might just be the thing that brightens their entire day. And now, for the promise I made at the beginning. This weekend, I invite you to choose the maxi dress that makes your heart sing. Put it on and step out onto your porch or into your garden. Let the gentle breeze catch the hem of your dress. Let the warm sun touch your face and smile. Because you're not just wearing a dress. You're wearing your story, your strength, and your own timeless beauty. Thank you for being here with me today. Please, take good care. Continue to shine. And I will see you in our next video, where we'll explore more simple, wonderful ways to sparkle in this beautiful chapter of our lives.